Hello, hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Natural20, and I am sat alongside the one, the only, the man, Yorkshire T.
Sup?
T, how's your week been?
Drizzly, dour, diseasey.
It's fair. Have you been enjoying the second of our storms?
Ugh, goodness me. Storm Dennis has now hit. Been for a terribly pleasant dog walk this morning. Long, storm lashing in my face. It's pretty good, actually. And,
I will never understand how you were a man for that kind of weather, but...
Okay, think of it this way. It's like, when you're out having a very heavy night of drinking.
Yeah.
After a certain point, you are kind of almost like your body stops resisting it, and you kind of almost give into it, and you sort of let it sort of pass through you and over you.
Yeah, okay, fine. I understand that analogy exactly, because that is basically how drinking works. So yes,
you just sort of you don't resist the wave, you ride the wave.
All right. Well, speaking of riding waves, I dove in some lava.
That is the absolute worst segue ever.
Hey, come on, that was a pretty good segue as things go. How the hell was I gonna water and waves, lava and lava waves? Come on.
Rain is liquid, lava is a semi-liquid.
Yes. Anyway, so I am in a place. I'm in Norfair, and I have the grapple beam, which means I can go to different places, but I've got no idea where I'm really meant to be going. So lava pit is down there, and that's clearly where the next Gribbly is. Well, that's where a Gribbly is, but I don't think I can get to it. So I assume the next route is going to be outside of Brinstar, I guess. Oh, sorry, now outside to Brinstar, rather than remaining in North.
It could be. It could be.
Could be. I mean, there is this one area here where there's a bit at the bottom there that I haven't explored, but I think that's just a straight passage, and I didn't manage to explore that for reasons. Good reasons, that is. Okay. Where to from here? Just head left, I guess. Go west. As they
Go west, young Samus.
Ah, you're frozen. You do to me now, toxic seahorse. Oh god damn it. Ow! I consider that a good use of a super missile to get a little bit of health back. Oh.
Do you have your... Actually, you probably don't have your auto tank, do you?
No, because I used it. I use it on silly things.
I don't feel too bad about it. I mean, even if you've played this game before, I think nearly every playthrough, your average Super Metroid player will be like, I wonder if I can get to this place just a little bit early if I do this. And then, they end up, half dead because actually, no, it turns out you can't unless you use very, very particular techniques.
It's fine, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Not getting killed is also a...
I hear that's an advanced technique, though.
Advanced strat. Oh, look at him, with his running jump.
Okay.
I remember, wasn't there an energy place around here, or was it a... Oh no, it's the map station, wasn't it?
The map station is there, yeah. So we just have to leave, I guess.
It's alright, we can get health back some other way.
The viewers actually pointed out a very boneheaded thing that I did. So you remember the first room? The room where I got trapped? Apparently...
Where you got trapped, where?
Right at the beginning when I got trapped in that room in Criteria. Non-Criteria, that room that I got trapped in.
Yes.
Yes, that room. And you know how we went back there?
The one with the floor.
The one with the floor and the one with the flying thing. God. No, and the one with the shaft in it, right? That was opened up by power bombs.
Yes.
And I didn't think I could get the item there.
Yeah.
And people are like, you do realize you could just shine spark up there, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, you learnt to shine spark literally 2 seconds ago. How have you forgotten it exists?
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to say anything.
And the answer, and they're like, so why do you always, and they're also like, why do you always think of wall jumping as the solution to basically everything? And these are all valid questions. I had to think about it.
These are all valid questions which you need time to think up a plausible sounding answer to.
Well, no, so it's actually very, very legit, I think. So imagine all the games I've played
yes.
that have wall jumping. So I played all the new Super Mario Brothers. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
All the new Super Mario Brothers have wall jumping, right? Mega Man X, the entire X series has wall jumping.
Yep.
Super Meat Boy has wall jumping. Celeste has wall jumping, right? Dust Force has wall jumping. I played all of these games like crazy. Because as it turns out, I'm quite a big fan of platform games.
Yes, and these are all actually heavily inspired by games like Super Metroid.
Yeah.
You didn't even need to do that, but you just showed off.
So, so the answer is, right, I have been instinctively, by my gaming experiences, kind of being told, not told, that's not a good word. Conditioned, that's it. To always think about where I can and can't wall jump somewhere. Especially because of the Mario Brothers games, where lots of the secrets in the games are behind areas that you wall jump to, right?
Okay.
So when I see a thing and go, I wonder how I get there, my instinct is always going to be to do the thing that I'm very, very used to doing, which is wall jumping.
I can kind of see that, but I mean, that's a fair enough assessment but now that you're aware of that, I think it's fair to say, reset your preconceptions.
Yeah, I know. Also,
what you have to remember is that with a lot of those other ones, say like, maybe not Meat, actually, no, maybe Meat Boy and Celeste,
oh my God, Samus! Jesus Christ, girl!
Yes, they've been inspired by. Well, they've been inspired by games of this era, but at the same time, that isn't to say that the original.
Oh God!
That the original games, heavily relied on such mechanics. I think I'm making sense here. What I'm trying to say is games which came after, stuff like Mega Man and Mega Man X and Super Metroid. I think there's a tendency for them that they latched onto certain mechanics. Now this you're gonna love.
Okay.
They would latch onto certain mechanics and try and heavily base.
Oh my God, this is so hacked! Look at this.
Their gameplay around them. But Super Metroid, I don't think, has that. So, just because it has a mechanic doesn't mean it's featured nearly quite as prominently as games that were inspired by it might be.
Yeah, so I can accept that that's definitely true, and, okay, that's just a spike pit. Is it?
This is now going to be the rest of this playthrough. It's just going to be every single room.
Haha, the spikes don't hurt me if I'm scanning. It's like the scan visor. Nothing can hurt me if I'm scanning. This is how this works now. Do you see what I did there? You see the skill. This was less.
What do you mean like that?
Shut up. Screw it, I'm bored of this. This is my solution to the grapple beam.
Skills to pay the bills, I see.
Look, there's a healing thing later, okay? It's fine. Why is that differently shaded then? The game is like, if things are different, then you should be suspicious of them.
Yeah.
And then there's no payoff. Well, there is payoff sometimes.
Is there always a payoff when things look different in video games than that?
Should be. Make life a lot easier.
That sounds slightly self-indulgent.
It probably is, yes. Alright. Whoop.
You can tell the lurgy is in full swing here.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't sound too good, T.
No.
But Samus has more energy because we got more.
With this playthrough, I feel like we have missed a very integral part of the experience.
What is it?
Which is that you haven't got your own. You haven't been making your own. You haven't been making your own map of Z's on square paper, being like making little notes, being like possible dead end, or I have got this item, or maybe I need this thing.
I should do that, but I'm very lazy. And also, I feel like at that point, why not just use an internet guide? And then I feel like I'm defining
because the fun comes from doing your own guide.
I think the fun comes from trying to use my memory to deal with all of this. Okay, so that was the last room I remember where there was a grapple. Oh, I know.
He's remembered.
I remember. So the frigging impact crater, not impact crater, but the place which had the water before, I couldn't get up because I thought I might need the gravity suit.
Yeah.
Also, I grapple beam thingies. So the crashed ship is where I need to go now.
Just thinking, is it impact crater in Metroid Prime, where whenever you enter it, there's that voice which says impact crater?
Yes, it's the only time there's ever a voice in that game.
Yeah.
It's awesome. No, I think there's something that it's voiced. There's another point where the game is voiced, as I remember, but I think it's the description of Samus's initial adventures that are also voiced in Metroid Prime.
I always thought it was quite weird how it's just
silent, and then you get it then. Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, it's actually because oh yes, I can destroy this door now.
Is that down there? Would have been down there, haven't you?
That's how we got the power bombs. So yes.
Yeah.
I've already been there. I already had the power bombs. It's just I didn't open up that door because we went straight up from here. That
Makes sense.
So as I recall, I believe in Prime's development, all the areas that you had were voiced. But they all got taken out near the end of development because I don't think the team felt it fit. Oh, this is the troll room, isn't it? Why does this troll room? Why does the troll room exist? I don't get it. You've got to be joking. Huh. That's interesting. Alright, well, guess that's the solution then. Oh. I do not understand still. There's a hole in the damn floor. And... God damn it, game, like...
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to set up the X-ray visor?
Sorry?
You trying to set up the X-ray visor?
Look.
There we go. Hey?
Wait, there's no hole in the floor anymore. There was a hole where those things were, and now there is no hole anymore. Look. Oh, there's one there.
Finally! My God!
Hooray!
Oh my God! Oh, jeez. You do not know how much it was bugging me that you just did not get that.
Why would I get that? That's
One
ridiculous.
of these things is not like the other.
They look exactly the same.
Ah, but that one didn't have a gribbly in it. Ah.
Oh my God. I'm actually quite annoyed at that.
Are you annoyed at that, or are you annoyed at yourself?
No, I'm annoyed at that. Because, like... I mean, like, it's fine, I guess, because I came back with the X-ray visor and figured it out, so...
But also, even if you hadn't had the X-ray visor, you might be like, wait a minute. Those plants have got things in them.
I think that's too much of a leap of logic. It's not consistent
Really?
enough. I think so, right? It's not...
I would call that fairly elementary video game logic.
No, it's not consistently done enough across the game. Like...
No, so it's not always the case that if something is not the same, that it's always going to be. But it's enough just to get you thinking, wait a minute, maybe there is something here. Maybe it's worth investigating. You know.
Game, I really wish you hadn't done this now.
And...
Yep, I thought so.
Yeah.
That's why I was in somewhat of panic when that happened.
So here we are.
Oh man, it's just like the pirate base. No! Okay, well, I guess we're exploring the underwater area first. Okay, there is clearly very little in the underwater. Hold on. Oh, I've got to do this now. Cool. Go, go, go. Oh, I do like this music, to be fair. Hold on. I was a game designer. What? Friggin'. Wait, you can't bomb jump underwater?
No, not as you are.
Nice one.
He's learning.
Yeah. I think that was fairly elementary, like, natural 20 design sense going.
Wow, so if it's good natural... So if it's something that you get, it's natural 20 game design logic.
Yeah, of course it is.
It gets a certificate.
It gets, like,
5 gold stars.
my approval.
An A+.
For being logical. It's not even logical, it's just literally that you don't put a crevasse like that there without putting something inside there.
Crevasse?
Crevasse.
Or a crevice?
Crevasse.
Crevice isn't a dirty word. No. Bob is not a dirty word, Blackadder. Crevice is a dirty word.
I think we've achieved, like, perfect LPdom with Blackadder references.
I'm going to start going into making references to Nebulous. Ever listen to... No? Probably not.
No, I don't think I have.
Radio comedy?
I don't listen to the radio, really, apart from, like, in the car.
Well, you must be London's biggest fan of LBC.
I mean, I do listen to a lot of LBC, but that's mainly because my dad does. For the record, viewers, I can drive, I just don't have a car.
I've been in the car with him, it's pretty scary.
Yeah, it is pretty scary because I don't drive very often. Whee! Okay.
You don't need to do the little jump. You can reach it.
Yes, but this is my Aladdin experience.
Ugh.
Aladdin the SNES game, aka... Oh yes, you're one that doesn't get frozen. That's hilarious!
Oh boy.
Whee! Okay, I'm done.
Editor's note, this continued for many hours.
I don't know, that door won't open, I know that, because it's grey, but that's interesting that that's there.
I really, really wish that you could always see where you were about to land.